Good afternoon, everybody. This is the maineah. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon, September 11th, Veterans Day. Have the day off from work today, which was nice. I thought I'd do a little video here. We're approaching winter fast this year, it seems like. Spitting snow. I don't know if you can see it or not, but wind's picking up. It's supposed to be windy all day, they said, but it really hasn't been that bad so far. But it's cool out. It's probably about 32. Pretty close to it. Cold enough for it to snow. This isn't the first snow we got, but we got a little bit on Sunday. Nothing that really accumulated, but a little bit of wet snow, enough to notice. As you can see, most of the leaves are off the trees now, and they're on the ground, as you can see. Last video I did, there was still quite a few leaves on the trees, even though I'd blown them off once. I was kind of waiting till they all got off to do it again. It is a lot of work, a lot of time consuming, but I wasn't able to get these here, as you can see. They're mostly back here. We had a couple good days where we had some pretty strong winds that blew most of the leaves off the front here, which is good. Well, at least it doesn't look quite so bad. So you can see the snow's getting a little bit heavier now. But I'll probably at this point just end up doing it in the spring. But the driveway was full of leaves and the wind blew that right off. So that took care of that. Over across here on the leach bed, there's quite a few leaves, but I'm probably going to leave it. Like I said, at this point, we're going to have snow on the ground for too long. I think it's going to be a early winter this year. Actually feels like November. And we're not that far from Thanksgiving. Time goes by so quick. It's true what they say. The time seems to go by quicker the older you get. This year really flew by. I'm usually not using this much wood by now, but it's been pretty cold. I mean, it's been seasonable, but I started in on this. And this was left over from last year, or most of it. The top portion here is this year's wood. Down here, I think there's some of it from this year, but I had the stuff I'm using right now was over here, was out here a little more. Was from a tree that I cut down right there last year, and I let it sit there. It was probably ready anyway, even when I cut it, but I cut that back part last year and laid down there for a year. I cut that up, and it was pretty iffy, some of it. I mean, and you can see what that part of the tree looks like. It's pretty well rotted, but I figured I might as well burn it if I can. So that's what I've been burning so far, and I've been getting into my little small pile there. I've had to get the fire going quite a few times because I'm not here during the day, and You know, Cindy doesn't know how to work the wood stove, unfortunately. I don't think she wants to either, so I'm having to get it going again a lot this time of year. So I had some little scraps there I kept, fortunately, so that helps get it going again. So anyway, I'll just take a little walk around here, and the old Honda's going to have to sit outdoors this year, unfortunately, because my Montego is in the garage. Those things, if you don't keep them stored indoors, they rot out, and it's already got some rust on it. The plow, unfortunately, I guess that's going to have to stay out too. I'm debating on whether to put a carport on this part here. I might, or I might just put a Kwanzaa hut right there. Hey, if I put a lean-to, they consider that permanent, so I'm going to get taxed more, of course. What I'd like to do is put a building right in here, clear that out, and I don't know if that'll ever happen or not, but we'll see. You can hear the wind now. It's chilly out. Wind makes it real chilly. This driveway's really taking a beating. I put a sealer on it last fall and didn't really seem to take very good. It's all gone now. I don't know if I did something wrong or it was just cheap or what the story was, but it didn't last long. By the time the spring came, it was pretty well gone, whatever I did. I think I told you in one of the other videos that when we bought the house 4 years ago, it had a new coat of stuff on it. And I'm guessing this driveway is probably, I don't know, probably 15 years old. I don't know, I'm not sure. Anyway, you can see where the leaves blew off here. I had this all cleared off down in here. But I guess they're probably going to stay there now till spring. My hand that I'm holding the phone with is frozen. I got to get back in, get the fire going again. I got to take this little thing here inside, down the basement, and that'll be a winter project. That's all rotted right out. And take that in, take the metal, whatever there is on it, and make a new one of those for a lawn ornament. It's been outdoors for many years. The bed's completely rotted right out of it. I don't know what that wheel came off from. I have no idea. Maybe that was the original wheel on the lawn ornament. I have no idea. That was here when we bought the house. It was sitting right over here when we bought the place. Somewhere over in here. There's a little hole here somewhere. I think it's right here. Yep, that's where it was sitting, supposedly. That's where the distribution box is for the septic, and I don't know. So, anyway, it's just another little video. I expect the next one I do, there'll probably be a lot of the white stuff on the ground. I'm not really looking forward to that. I think it's going to be a long winter this year, long cold winter. But we'll see. So, till then, over and out.